Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I'm Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, this is my review recap. Tyler Perry's The Oval. Who's Playing Who? Season 5, Episode 12. Baby. Baby, this was messy as hell, y'all. Messy, messy, messy. Everybody said, I'm spilling the shots tonight, okay? Straight no chaser. You get a shot, you get a shot, you get a shot, you get a shot. Victoria started pouring it all out to daggone Hunter, okay, treating him like he was no damn bate, all right, when he walked up in there and caught them in the act talking about what the hell is going on. Now, Eli tried to hop back for a minute with the shock look, but Victoria was over here talking about don't stop, get it, okay, pump, 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 keep going. We ain't got to stop for him. And she just started letting Hunter know, baby, no, this been going on since the governor's mansion. You have been fooled, bamboozled, okay, used. We don't need you, Hunter. We only needed you for one thing, and now you can go. Hunter said, I'm going to get y'all back. Y'all done played in the wrong damn person's place. Now, meanwhile, listen, baby, child, Nancy had to go ahead and slap the mess out of daggone Richard, okay? Richard was tired of the shenanigans. He done brought Daddy over talking about, look who's coming to dinner, and told her she was trifling. She wasn't about shit. She was trash, okay? He didn't want nothing else to do with her. Daddy tried to lie, but honey, it was no time to be lying because Richard wasn't having it. He was standing on business, as the young kids say. Now, moving on from there, Scylla and Simone was trying to come together, see what play they was going to make, okay? And Scylla had to call her later and confirm, yes, baby, honey, your husband was getting it in with the first lady over at the White House, all right? Now, child, I don't know why Victoria thought she was going to be able to handle it after that, but she sure enough thought she could. And she went upstairs only for the Secret Service to throw her behind on the floor and tell her, I hope I don't have to tase you, miss, okay, because the taser coming out next. I said, yes, please do. I would love to see it. Now, child, Lily was over there spilling some, liquor out too, honey, and busting people over their damn heads to try to save her hero, boo. Jason is over here calling up Hunter, letting him know I'm on to y'all. I'm going to bring all of y'all down. And he over here running up to Allen House, child. And I said, that might not be the place you want to run to, Jason, because we got FBI all up and through there. We got, eyes every which way watching Allen and Dale and everybody and what they got going on. And these FBI ain't worth the damn. They are straight up trash. I don't know where y'all got them from, but I'm yelling at the TV saying, Dell, don't do it. Don't listen to these people, because these people about to get you killed, honey. You keep messing with them. But let's go ahead and get into this episode, y'all. Break it on down. Take it from the top. You know how we do. Child, listen, Hunter came up in there talking about what the hell is going on, okay? And Victoria was telling Eli, like I said, not to stop. First Eli was looking like he was shook, but later he want to sit there with this little evil grin on his damn face like he happy and telling, Hunter what a big damn idiot he is. But I said, Eli and Victoria, y'all not too smart either, because y'all was supposed to keep this going and make sure that Hunter didn't find out. We were supposed to be smart. We were supposed to be being more cautious, and y'all just over here acting like damn two fools. So you deserve what you get at this point. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I felt bad for Hunter for like 2.5 seconds, but then I said, nah, he been trashed since the beginning. They all trashed, to be honest. This whole damn White House is a freaking mess. But nonetheless, I digress. Moving right along, he's going back and forth with them like, wow, so this is what you've been doing. This is the person that was in my bed. He over here trying to lunge at them or whatever the case may be, and end up falling down on the damn floor first. And at first, Eli looked like he was about to help him, and she had to tell him no. She talking about he never make me orgasm, and I need you to keep it going. Why you stopping and all of this? And she's like, Hunter, what's wrong with you? Why you trying to act like you care and coming here asking questions? You can't be this stupid. She's like, yeah, then again, you are. You a real freaking idiot. And he's telling her how wicked she is, and she was like, well, we all know that, dear. That ain't no freaking shock. And he's like, in my office with the damn vice president, and she's like, well, you know, you ain't supposed to be down here anyway. You was supposed to be behind, you know, you're behind them stairs. So he's telling them how he gonna destroy them. And she was like, how you gonna do it? You all jacked up, your kidneys is messed up, your legs is messed up or whatever. And of course he just was telling her she a bitch, and she like, I'm proud of it. You know, he asking Eli if he got anything to say for himself. And Eli just still standing there with his damn mouth open, and she over here fixing Eli's tie. And he, you know, she talking about something, you know, my lover ain't gotta answer no questions. And he like, yeah, lover. So he was like, well, how long has this been going on? You know, she kept telling Eli he don't gotta answer him, and he kept yelling, say something. So he was like, y'all been doing this since we was on the trail? She said, no, bitch, we was doing this since the governor's mansion. So he said, oh, you really been trying to play in my damn face. So she was like, yeah, you a dumbass, it wasn't hard to do or whatever, right? So he was like, well, you're the one that has basically been trying to take me out. And she said, no, I didn't have to do that because you pretty much was doing it for yourself. And he like, nah, it was you or whatever, right? And he told her she used him to win the presidency. And she's like, are you sure of that? He was like, yeah, I am now. I got the confirmation that I needed. So he's just very much still saying how, you know, he gonna get all of them. And he slowly like got himself up off the floor, went from sitting, you know, being spread out on the floor to sitting to then getting up or whatever. And she was like, well, you were supposed to be in bed. I'm like, is this really what Victoria still gonna keep standing here saying? So he said how he the president. She was like, no, dear, actually you're not. Eli's the president. And she's saying how they gonna run the country together. And he's like, nobody voted for him. And she took him out some, look at you, Mr. Superhero or whatever, right? So finally Eli want to act like his damn balls drop, and he want to talk about some, can I say something? Because Hunter was like, I'm gonna destroy you both. And they like, you know, you think so? And he was like, yeah. So she keeps saying, can you leave so we can finish or whatever, right? And she keeps telling Eli how he don't have to talk to him, and Eli's laughing, and Hunter's like, it's funny. So he talking about, no, please let me, yeah, I got this, I'm sure, whatever, right? And he walking up to Eli saying, Eli's walking up to Hunter and says, you're a effing idiot or whatever, right? You ain't got the sense God gave a damn roach. You so ignorant that you can't even recognize how stupid you truly are. I said, Hunter, you should have took that damn crutch and bopped them in the damn nuts with it. But anyway, he talking about some, you know, yeah, we put you in the office and that's our mistake because not only are you an idiot, but you're a complete huge asshole as well, right? And so, you know, you got Victoria talking about, yep, that sounds about right. So he was like, okay, cool, like I got something for y'all, right? And he leaves out. So she's actually still trying to get Eli to continue, but he talking about some, nah, you know, I can't do nothing now. We need to stop. Shit, we wasn't supposed to get caught like that or whatever, because he had told them buckle up, buttercup, okay? That's what Hunter told them as he was walking out. So he was like, damn, you know, we can't do this or whatever. He was like, actually, I think I need to go home. She over here telling him, don't be scared of, you know, Hunter, and that she gonna handle it. And it's like, really, are you gonna handle it? Because handling it, Victoria would have been making sure that you wasn't caught in the first place. You know, he over here like, damn, I thought I told you lock the door. And she was like, I didn't know he was supposed to be upstairs, and I didn't know he was gonna be able to come, you know, through that other door, whatever the case may be. So he was saying he could really mess everything up. And she was like, no, he can't do nothing. He ain't got no control. She was like, I have so much shit on him. And he was like, yeah, but it's shit that ties you in too. So she was like, no, it's a lot of stuff that I got on him that don't have nothing to do with me. Then he was like, and what about your son? If we don't find him, then there's going to be some shit with that. She talking about some, don't worry about it. You know, Victoria, she want to act like she got everything under control. But I don't feel like Eli was buying it at this point. He was giving her the damn side eye. So he told her, nah, he wasn't thinking about no sex no more. He got to get on out of here. He was just like, I can't, okay? But she leaves out telling him that she's going to handle Hunter. I say, yeah, oh, girl, okay, girl, if you say so. So moving on from there, Hunter went his behind over to Donald damn office right now. Before he got there, Donald was actually bigging up, you know, Alan, telling Alan what a good job he's doing and how he took in one for the team, and you know he appreciate him and whatever, he on the right side, and so he may be giving him, you know, more things to do. And Alan is like, hey, I would look forward to that. I would be really happy with that, right? Then we get on over to Nancy and then Richard house or whatever the case may be. And Daddy sitting there and we trying to like, play it off like, what the hell we doing here? I'm confused. What's happening? Why am I here? Type of thing. Okay. And Richard like, yeah, well, I'm sure, you wondering why I called you over. And he was like, I'm glad you did. And Richard said, oh, no, Dad, I called you over here because we about to break it on down. We about to get to some damn truth. My wife, you been over here doing the whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop with. And he talking about what? And he said, don't try to deny it. And he was like, Richard, you son of a bitch. He was like, just listen. No, you listen or whatever. So Richard's over here like, nah, we ain't doing that. He was like, you a low-down, low-life gambling hustler. You always have been, okay? And I accepted that. I always loved and respected you. But this part right here, boo, we ain't gonna do, okay? Just shut the hell up. And so his father took him out. I ain't gonna sit here and let you talk to me like that. And Richard was like, wait a minute. He started laughing. He said, you think I'm 5 years old? So he was like, regardless of that, I'm your father. He said, yeah, you my father who was doing the do with my damn wife. So he talking about something, I'ma go. Richard said, no, you ain't going no damn way. If you go near that door, I'm gonna go over there and grab your ass and drag you back over here. So, Richard daddy, like, who you talking to? He said, Nancy, you better get this boy. He said, nah, Nancy can't get me. Nancy can't make me do shit. He said, I want to know what happened. I finally want the truth. So Nancy said, look, I told him. He over here talking about, well, you could have called me and warned me. Richard said, what? Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Like, y'all been calling each other. She been calling you. So he like, no. And Nancy said no or whatever, right? And so we over here trying to say, listen to me or whatever. And Richard is telling them to shut up. And then Nancy told both of them to shut up. And, he was telling Richard, don't talk to her like that. And he was like, so you protecting her now? That's what Richard said to his father. So he was like, tell me the truth. So Daddy gonna talk about some of this. And it was one time, I deeply regret it. It happened once, okay? He was like, I never look back again. Listen, baby, when I tell y'all that Richard was like, well, that's a damn lie. Okay, the lie detector has detected that's a lie. He said, that's still bullshit because guess what? Mommy basically found out about it, and that was why you finally ended it. And I wanted to get you over here so you could get this damn story straight because I'm tired of getting piece by pieces from this one and that one. So I said, wait a minute, Mama found out, and that's the reason you started. I said, so Mama knew. Obviously, Daddy and Nancy knew because they was the ones that was in it. I said, so Richard was the only one that didn't know the truth. You mean to tell me Mama knew something like this and she ain't tell Richard about it either? Like, damn, y'all messy. So now, he's saying how Nancy was like, how she was in love with him and all that. And she said, Richard, I was a kid. He said, yeah, you was a trifling ass kid. And she was like, Richard, he said, no, Nancy, this is over, okay? You ain't nothing. You was a low down, dirty damn dog. And she nasty ass bitch, right? So she's saying, Richard, please, throughout him saying all of this. And she like, don't say something you gonna regret. And by the time he got the nasty ass bitch out, baby, she slapped fire out of his ass, okay? So he was like, you two mother effers deserve each other. And Richard go ahead and leave. And then Daddy was trying to check on her. And she told him, would you please leave? And he left. And she was just standing there. I said, Lord, Nancy, ain't no coming back from this now, boo. I don't know what to tell you. So at this point, Hunter had came in the office and sat down. Donald had told Alan to go ahead and close the door or whatever, right? We back over at the Oval now. And Donald basically was just like, you knew about this whole time. You was in on it, wasn't you, And of course, Donald's confused, like, please, sir, tell me what you're talking about. In on what? If you can tell me what you're talking about, then I can let you know because right now I'm confused. And of course, he's like, no, you was in on it. He was like, I just walked in and saw them. And he's like, saw who? So then, of course, he says Eli and Victoria, and you know how Donald get that dumb smile on his face, and he was like, you knew already, huh? He was like, why you not looking surprised? And he said, well, I had an idea because I had spoke to the second lady, and remember, she came over here to fight her, and I'm wondering, like, why would you be over here trying to fight her? And she was insinuating that they were sleeping together, but then when I asked Victoria, she denied it. So he talking about some you confirmed it, sir. So he was like, I confirmed it. He was like, yeah, okay. You was playing in my face too, Donald. You was down with it. He was like, everybody in this damn White House is against me, and everybody been trying to play in my damn face, right? And Donald was like, no, sir, I'm telling you, nobody from this office is playing with you. And Hunter's like, yeah, okay, whatever. So he basically had told Hunter, like, get your strength up, so that you can hurry up and get that asshole out the, office, and whatever the case may be, get yourself stronger. And he's over here asking Hunter, can he help him? And Hunter's like, nah, stay the hell away from me, every last one of y'all. And he keeps telling him, sir, that's untrue. And he's like, sir, let me help you. And Hunter's like, hell no. And he said, well, Victoria and Eli ain't the only ones that's going to be getting their asses up out of here. And he was like, what do you mean by that, sir, right? And he was like, that's one hell of a game you played on me. And he keeps saying, no, sir, no games have been played from here, not with you. So when Hunter go walking out the door, and he's telling him that, y'all all about to learn who I am or whatever. And he was like, I'm so much better than this at this than you are. Donald was just looking. And so once he went walking out the door, Donald talking about some, close the door behind you, you one-legged bastard. I said, yo, they stupid. Everybody got freaking jokes in here. So he closed the door, whatever. Hunter leaves. Now over here at his damn house, little do he know, Lily ass is over here pouring drinks for Hurt, my hero, the cop. And, she telling the Secret Service, like, do you really have to just stand there like that? And he's like, yes, I do, ma'am. I can't move from here. She said, okay, then, well, you going to hear everything, that's being said. So I hope you ready for it, because I'm about to give you an earful since you want to keep standing there, right? And she basically goes into, yeah, do you know Donald and Kyle is lovers? Oh, yeah, they lovers, okay? Been lovers for years, been getting it in. And she going into how, I shot him because he shot me. We both shot each other, Old hero cop was asking her, do she have any kids? And she like, no, I don't. I said, thank God. Okay, you don't need none with these crazy ass people or whatever, right? And of course, everything that they saying, the damn agent just standing there, ma'am, 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 ma'am. Then he's saying, well, maybe you don't need to keep giving him these drinks. He's probably had enough. And she's like, no, he need to drink as much as he possibly can, because he was asking, what do you think they gonna do to me? And she's like, I have no clue. I mean, put two and two together, child. They got you there, tied the hell up. Donald said he gonna beat you till you got all your damn teeth knocked out with that golf club, and that he was gonna do it slow, so we can pretty much assume what he gonna do to you. But nonetheless, she was like, let me keep giving him these drinks, because at least that could numb the pain. And then they start talking back and forth to each other in Spanish, basically calling the Secret Service a freaking idiot. And she get up to walk to supposedly get another damn bottle. And she like, oh, you just gonna stand there in the way? You ain't making yourself useful with nothing anyway. And she end up knocking the damn freaking Secret Service guy out with the damn bottle. And then he's like, get his keys, loosen me up or whatever. So the next thing you know, of course, when Donald get home, he gonna be ready to tie up Lily somewhere to damn again. And he probably gonna be finding homeboy all over again. But nonetheless, when we get over to the White House, we had Kareem and his cousin standing here, and he was just telling Hunter everything, or at least making it seem like he was telling him everything, right? He went into how he was sleeping with this DEA, officer's wife, and how, that's who he would get the drugs from. And supposedly Kareem didn't know about it, because when he was asking Kareem to verify the story that Antonio was giving, Kareem was like, listen, I ain't know nothing about no drugs going through here. It's like, is your pharmacy? You don't know? He said, no, he didn't. So he was like, no, Kareem really didn't know, right? And it was only one batch that was bad. Everything else they have is good. And there's a person that wanted that particular batch for something. So it's like, of course the antenna is going up. And Hunter's mind, like, well, how is it that one batch would get to me? Oh, well, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure about that or whatever, right? And so he basically was like, well, does this DEA wife or whatever the case may be know? And he said, yeah, she knows. But then he tried to switch it when Hunter was like, well, then I'm going to need to speak to her. He was like, well, she don't really know, all of that. And Hunter said, well, she knows something, okay? And something is better than nothing. This has been the most that I've been able to get, because he told him the guy name was Benny Griffin and he's a DEA agent and all of that, right? And so he basically was like, oh, you gonna tell me everything like that? He was like, well, I do appreciate your honesty and saying how, this is the most he been able to get. So he told them like, I'm gonna need to go ahead and speak to her, and he was like, damn, she gonna be pissed, but okay. So Hunter told Alonzo like, take them back down and take them through the back, make sure nobody see them. And Alonzo's like, okay, and he gonna talk about some, all right, ladies, move it. I said, really, you kill me? How you trying to act like you all hard now, Alonzo, but nobody believes it. You don't even believe it yourself. It just comes off so freaking phony. I'm like, get the hell up out of here with that. So nonetheless, Hunter's like, wow, Victoria really was trying to take me out. I say, yeah, bitch, you just now figuring that out. Now, Sam, at first tried to go up to one of the Secret Service agents and be like, oh, what's going on? Why is there alert, and act like he don't know what's happening? And they like, I'm not sure. The president ordered it or whatever, right? But then when he's on the phone with Max, he's basically like, yo, I end up sending a burner phone, putting it, hiding it in the White House, making it seem like it's Jason. So they think Jason was on the premises. So therefore they locked down the White House, and I'm going to try to get away, make sure that I'm not being tracked, and get over to Allen, because he's putting two and two together. Like, where else would he go? More than likely, he's going to go back to the place where he first was at. And he's like, you really think he would go back there? He was like, hey, it's worth a shot. It's better than nothing, which is what we got now. So he's telling him to meet him over there. And when we like, well, what we going to do with homeboy from the Rakadushis? He's like, let him go. He was like, you sure you want to do that? He's like, yeah, it's not really nothing that he could do or whatever. And at this point, he's scared of them, and he don't want nothing to do with the government. So I don't think, he would be given any problems. So he like, okay, cool. So of course he calls Bobby to let Bobby know that, and Bobby over here talking about some, you and Sam is best friends now. He like, I'll put him at like number 2 and put you at number 7. They always gotta have they back and forth. But he was questioning too, like, are y'all sure that y'all want me to just let him go? And he was like, yeah, that's basically what we think is best, and meet us at this address that I'm sending to you. And Bobby's like, okay, cool, see you there, right? So we got that part planned down. We all supposed to meet over here by Allen's. Now, meanwhile, the damn feds done been over at freaking Allen house, still talking to Dell. And they're trying to convince him to come in, on the witness protection. And Dell is like, hell to the no, okay? I already been running scared for my damn life every which way. And I need to have some type of normalcy. And I don't trust y'all to be protecting me with nothing, okay? So he was like, y'all don't know what this dude is capable of. He's freaking psychotic. He already shot me one time before, and I'm not giving him a chance again. They talking about some, oh, you so strong and you been through so much before, I'm sure you could do more. And they telling him how he should go and talk to Cal. And I'm like, hell to the no, Dell. Don't listen to these freaking people. They ain't got the sense. God gave a damn roaches. No way in the world I would put my life in their freaking hands. Meanwhile, Victoria thinking she big and bad. She over here walking, and they stopping her like, where do you think you going, ma'am? And she's like, I'm sorry, like, move the hell out of my way. What are you talking about? She was like, he told her you can't come up here. She was like, what? He was like, yeah, you can't come up here. You ain't allowed up here. What the hell are you talking about? He said, the president of the United States said that. She said, I just left the president in the Oval. He said, ma'am, he does not want you up here. She said, well, that's just too damn bad. He said, nah, that's too damn bad for you, ma'am. Please, okay, this is gonna be your last warning. She talking about some, what you gonna do, restrain me? He said, yeah, if I have to, then that's what I'm gonna do, okay? She was talking about, I'm the first lady. He said, no, ma'am, you're not actually. Eli is the president and his wife is the first lady. I said, I know that's right, bitch. I love it. So basically, he was like, they're letting you stay here as a courtesy. So she said, a courtesy? He said, yeah. So she was like, what? She said, boy, if you don't get out my damn way and start playing with me or whatever. She was like, my husband is still alive. Well, he said, yeah, I understand that. And he's the one that said that, he don't want you up in here. We have to follow what he say. So she said, well, if he's not the president, he can't give orders. He said, well, he can damn sure give orders like that here. Okay, please don't make it more complicated than it need to be. So she still saying she going in. They said, security, take her down. Bitch, they have Victoria on the damn floor dragging her and said, if you keep on going, I'm going to tase your ass next. I said, yes, taser. I would love to see it, okay? She talking about this some bullshit. Let me up. Get your hands off me. He said, if you don't calm your ass down, girl, you getting tased, okay? And next to that is going to be shot, okay? He didn't say the shot part. I added it on, but baby, I would love to see it. So she was trying to call Hunter name, but Hunter don't want nothing to do with her. And she just was like, fine. She went walking away. Baby, I holler. Now, moving from there, Priscilla and Simone was sitting down talking like, how do you think all of this is going to work out? They like, girl, we don't know. Okay, we don't know how it's going to go, but we know we going to try our best to make it do what it do. And she was like, yeah, you better get ready to get out of here before Eli comes. So then she got a phone call and she was like, oh, I might have something else that we could use or whatever, because Simone was asking her what's wrong. So she like, okay, well, make sure you call me and update me and let me know, like, that's great or whatever. And they was both laughing about it. Child, laugh now, cry later, baby, because I don't think you gonna like that update she gonna call you with. But nonetheless, you know, of course, while the FBI agents was over here having the conversation in you know, with Dell, we had Alan actually come home and he's like, you got all of the, you know, stuff I left here. And they like, yeah. He like, okay, add this to it too, because these is all different recordings. And he like, y'all gonna bug out from the recording that I got today. They over here talking about some, oh, well, I don't know, you know, that's illegal. We gotta have a warrant and we ain't got no warrant. Alan said, well, get the damn warrant. That ain't my problem or my fault. Like, y'all asked me for help and I'm helping y'all. Can y'all do something or not? He said, we really don't have no damn people we could trust and depend on here, can we? It sounds to me like y'all ain't got no damn power then. You know, we need some more powerful people. I said, y'all just realizing that? I could have been told y'all that, child. These people about to get y'all killed. So nonetheless, they talking about, no, we can handle it, we on it, or whatever the case may be, and you know, we're powerful enough, don't underestimate us. And they said, okay, well, get y'all asses to working, right? And Dell is telling him how they wanted him to go and talk to Cal and all of that, and he was like, well, hey, you know, these is the people that I'm working with, maybe that's not such a bad idea. Dell looking at him like he got 3 damn heads. So and they say that they know nobody's watching them right now because they got them surveilled. But when Dell is like, so are they watching me? They talking about, well, we ain't too sure about you. You know, we don't know that because we not on you or whatever. But if you came in with us and helped us, then maybe we would. I said, child, bye. Get the hell up out of here. So, you know, Dell still continued to say he can't do it. And they told him to just think about it. So when they leave out, Alan and Dell is both pretty much like, look, listen, this is the situation we in. We got to do what we got to do. And he asked, you know, Alan, can he stay there another night? And Alan is like we just finished saying, I guess so. We ain't got no other damn choice. So, you know, Alan go ahead to get himself ready for bed. In the meantime, Jason over here, you know, unbeknownst to him, calling his damn daddy from downstairs, child. And of course, Hunter don't recognize his voice at first. When he answered the phone, he was saying, you know, Victoria, please stop calling my damn phone. I'm tired of you. And you got Jason like, this ain't no damn Victoria, okay? And he's like, so did you try to kill me? Did you try to kill me? And Donald is like, Hunter's like, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? And then he finally recognizes, you know, Jason's voice. At least he recognized a little faster than Victoria did. And he's like, you don't know your own damn son. So he's like, son, where are you? Come to me and all of this. And Jason is like, no, y'all tried to take me out. Was you in on it too, or was it just mom? Tell me who the hell it was. So at first he's like, you know, let me talk to you in person, let me get to you and all of that. And Jason, of course, wasn't trying to go for it. He was like, you know, somebody basically took out this other kid and then was getting on TV and saying it was me. You know, were you a part of this or whatever, right? And so he's like, no, your mom is freaking crazy as a damn, you know, freaking box of nuts, and she tried to take me out too or whatever, right? So he's like, you know, come to me and we both could blow up her whole spot and let everybody know what she about and what she did or whatever. I'll send somebody to get you. And Jason was like, why? So you could finish the job? He's like, no, I don't believe nothing you're saying. And he's like, no, son, I'm telling you, I had no parts of that. Of course, you know, Jason don't believe him. But I said, well, in this case, Hunter actually isn't lying, right? And so he just kept saying, tell me, was it mom? Tell me, was it mom? And he was like, listen, I'm furious with your mom for what you know, what she did to you. And on top of that, she also tried to take me out or whatever. So he was like, well, you two fight all the time. He was like, nah, not like this. This was different. There's way more to the story. And so, of course, when he was like, it was it her or whatever, right? He said, yes, it was. And he was saying that he need him or whatever and that we could fix this. But Jason was like, you know, hell no, I don't believe you, right? And he was telling him, well, tell the world what your mother did and all of that. And so he was like, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I'm not falling for it or whatever, right? And so he was telling him, Jason, you can trust me. And he's like, no, go to hell. I'm gonna burn all y'all damn world down. I know that you're just lying to me or whatever. You never wanted to protect me. And he's like, no, I'm not. And yes, I do want to protect you, right? And so Jason wasn't buying it though. He just said, like, both of y'all wanted to get me out and I'm gonna make y'all damn word crumble. I'm gonna expose everything or whatever. And he hangs up on him. And of course, Hunter was still trying to be like, I swear I didn't and whatever, right? And still call his name, but he had hung up. So now, I'm gonna burn your little playhouse down. So now when Alan waking up to go to the damn bathroom, or I guess maybe he heard a noise that woke him up, he go to the damn bathroom. No shocker that Jason is in the bathroom and he's like, yo, what the hell you doing in here? You can't be here. You can't stay here. They gonna know that you here. They gonna find you here, whatever the case may be. And he over here like, I need help. Because wasn't he supposed to call Alan back later or something like that? He had told him. So, child, that was basically the episode. So what do y'all think, y'all? Who's gonna find damn Jason first? Are Sam and them gonna be able to get there first? Is the FBI gonna come back and know that he's there? Is Cal gonna end up finding that he's there? Who can Hunter team up with? Who can he trust? Is it gonna be a Hunter Jason team up to take them down? Is Eli gonna be able to beat them to the damn punch? Which way is this going, y'all? Put it in the comments. Let me know y'all theories, what you liked, what you didn't like. If I left anything out, let's discuss it down there in the comment section, y'all. Okay, give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you were so inclined. Till next time, y'all. Toodaloo.